Okay, it's time to move on to Milwaukee. I have about 35 miles to go today. I need to be there by 11:30, and it is now, I think it's something like 6 o'clock. 6:30. Yeah, it's right on the button. I get up at 5 o'clock. It normally takes an hour and a half to get everything done, and I have no distractions. You know, I get up, I stretch out a little bit, and and I just go through my little routine. But just it seems an hour and a half is the minimal that I'm going to need to drive off, and so that's where I'm at today. And so Milwaukee, first place is a breakfast place about 8.1 miles away, coffee, and they have some breakfast burritos. That's going to be cool. And then I'm headed to the Ferry. And the reason I'm going to the Ferry is because I don't want to go through Chicago. I don't have anything against Illinois, I guess, but I watch the news. I don't want to have to go through Chicago, and especially on the bike lanes. I think that kind of puts you sometimes in areas where people kind of hang out, bike paths, things like that. So I really don't want to have to go through Chicago, Illinois. So I'm sure those in Chicago, it's safe, you can do whatever you like to do, yada yada. But there does seem to be the murder capital of the country. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd rather avoid it altogether. So I'm going to jump on a ferry and go to the other side where Michigan's at, and kind of go down that waterway and hit Illinois on that side. So I think that's Illinois anyways. We'll see. And then Ohio, and then Pittsburgh. Yeah, let's go. But that's where I'm headed out. And so good morning, and here we go.
Don't you sit there, baby? Come and grab my body, 'cause my feelings going. Wanna climb my mountain. Grab me a small poem, put my favorite song on. Gather all my senses, be my refuge island. Yes, yes, you chose my station. Now we are surfing the channels. Fast forward with all your forces. You might receive every motion. Yes, yes, nothing's the matter. We are climbing the ladders, flipping, mixing the colors we never thought we've got.
Okay, talking to the camera there for a while without it being on. I was going on a little rant. I got a 0.7 miles before I hit my breakfast spot, but I was just passed by a couple of cyclists and they make me giggle. I mean, they will not talk to you, they will not say hi, they are serious about the business. Now remember, I'm on a trail, just mom and pop trail. This is not a professional. They ain't professionals, but they work at a tech company, or they work wherever they work. I don't know, who knows where they work. They might work at Starbucks, and they save all their money. They go out and they buy the $10,000 bike, carbon fiber, lightweight, another $1,000 in the gear that is logoed, of all the things that they want to advertise about how serious they are. But they're not cyclists, they're not racers, they're not competitors, they're not on the Tour de France. I love how I said that, Tour de France. They're not they're not in any of that. They just are getting up in the morning, calling their buddy, getting their freaking expensive bikes, putting on all their expensive gear, and taking off. And they have these serious faces. And you're like, hey, they're like, don't talk to me, you're nothing but a bicycle tourist, I'm a real bicyclist. Whatever they're doing. Freaking hilarious. So if you're a cyclist and you like those bikes, I get it. Like, watch, these two dudes are gonna say hi. Good morning. Good morning. So it is, they got their music on, they're chilling. The other two came by. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for them. But again, if you have a expensive bike and you like to put in all that gear, that's fine. You know, do you. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants a nice expensive bike. Everybody like to have that nice gear too. But be nice. Say hello. Have fun and enjoy yourself. Quit being so serious, trying to put off the image to everybody else that you're something a lot more than what you actually are. Because the truth is, most of us, we can get on that same bike, and if it's a time trial, we'll smoke you. Anyways, there's my morning. What's up? I just left Wales, W-A-L-E-S, Wales. I'm gonna call it Wales. Mama D's coffee and breakfast shop. Just a cute little place. They don't have like biscuits and gravy, stuff like that. It's just, you know, breakfast wraps and baked oatmeal. Never heard of baked oatmeal. No spam. I never heard of baked oatmeal before, but wow, is it delicious. And their breakfast burrito wasn't actually a burrito. It was a vegetarian like omelet in this kind of bread, you know, kind of like a toast in a way. I can't even explain it, but man, this is the best breakfast I've had since leaving Washington. It is that good. And met Gary and the gals. Gary is a 65-year-old, maybe 70, I don't know. I think he's 65, something like that. And the gals are about that same age, around 60. And it was so fun talking to them. You know, I don't know why it is that I don't just grab my camera and, you know, and start interviewing, but I don't. I get on the trail and I start riding. I'm like, oh, I probably should have recorded all that, or I should have said all this in front of the restaurant. But good morning. But I don't. So we got people jogging. This trail is very popular. Very popular. She seems very smart. Anyways. But what a cute little community. What a great little place this place is. It's so healthy. I guess that's the word I'll use. Everybody's using the bike path. So many cyclists. And it's just such a small little town of just a few hundred people. It has a few towns around it, you know, like where I came from. No, for the bike shop, I think they said 1,500, maybe 2,000 people. I don't know, not a whole lot of people. And it is people of my age, you know, 55 or over. I just don't see a lot of young folks. You know, they're out here, but mostly it's just like retirees in some way. But it is such a cool little community. If I was to live in Wisconsin, Wales, Wisconsin would be my town. That would be my spot. I'd hang out with Gary and the gals. Be part of their crew. nice path going through Milwaukee. So again, time to get some work in. I still got 19 miles to go. So, and it is, what time is it? 9:30. 10, that gives me a, yeah, I'll be there easy by 11:30. Easy. I'll go get my ticket. By the way, I don't even know how much the ticket is. What does it cost to get across the lake? It's a 2.5-hour ride on a speed ferry. What, $45? $65? More than 65? No, that's impossible. For a bicycle? Will they charge me the same as a car? Can a person just get on the ferry? These are things I probably should have asked when I called about the times I should show up. I probably should have looked at the website about cost. Huh. Alright, well, we'll find out together. So, let's lock and load.
They never showed me how to even open my arms. I've been dreaming that I'm flying. I've seen the city through the clouds. It's oh so small. Every now and then I'm falling. Say something, say something. Blood rushing to ease the pain. Say something, don't leave me hanging. Say something, don't leave again. Say something, say something. Blood rushing to ease the pain. Say something, don't leave me hanging. Say something, don't leave again. I know that we will be just fine because it's time. Every now and then I'm crying. I'm holding all the pieces just for now. There's room for all. Smile is found inside the fist I'm hiding. Say something, say something. Blood rushing to ease the pain. Say something, don't leave me hanging. Say something, don't leave again. Say something, say something. Blood rushing to ease the pain. Say something, don't leave me hanging. Say something, don't leave again.
I'm at the ferry, and as you can see it behind me, and you can also see the marina, and they'll be checking us in about 15 minutes or so. And a couple things. One, when I came off that path, about 2 blocks later, that popped me into the neighborhood. Now remember, 10:30, 11 o'clock is when I came through, and that is not the neighborhood you want to be going through at night. So when people were saying, hey, just be careful going through Milwaukee, it can get a little rough, especially going toward the ferry, they weren't messing around. I've been in bad neighborhoods, and this is a bad neighborhood. It's the neighborhood where, you know, it's ran by groups, and every third block has its own liquor store on the corner with a group of young men, you know, claiming particular territory. It's not a place you drive through at nighttime, and if you ever do drive through there at nighttime on a bicycle, you just keep pedaling. You ever hear somebody say, "Hey bro, let me talk to you for a minute," you keep pedaling. That is not a joke neighborhood, not a joke neighborhood at all. And I'm going through there at 10:30, and yeah, I'm glad I came through here during the day and not at nighttime. But I am here at the ferry. The second thing was the question, what is the cost to get across this lake? I thought $45, $65. How about $140 to get on a ferry to take you across the lake? In perspective, it costs $75. $140 will get me a round trip from Reno to Las Vegas. So on a plane. I'm on a bicycle. It's just a human being in a bicycle. It's not a car, but they're going to charge me the same amount as if I came in here with an SUV and park in my SUV, because it's not just the car, it's the cabin that they have you in. So you have a particular cabin of what of sorts. But $140, that is the cost to jump on this ferry. Now I probably should have looked at that cost, and maybe that would have had me go all the way around. Maybe not, I don't know. I probably would have just spent it. I mean, that's a couple hotels, I guess. But shocked. I'm shocked. I really thought $65, you know, $75, you know, would have been like, wow, okay. $140. Are you out of your mind, people, for a bicycle and a dude? And you know, I was gonna feel guilty because I'm a little sweaty and stinky. I don't feel guilty. I hope I stink the whole place up. I hope people I hope people complain. They should have a shower and a bed and give me breakfast and lunch served to me for that kind of a price. That is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know, as you say, I'm speechless. $140. Forget about it. Anyway, so that's where I'm at today, and as you can see, it's just such a beautiful spot. So I guess being over here is really nice. I'm away from, you know, the neighborhood, but 2 miles that way for 3 miles straight, you'll go through a neighborhood. It's one of those neighborhoods that if you're local, as the people would say, there would have been a different way of going around it. It's not the neighborhood you go through. So if Google tells you to go through that particular neighborhood and you come off that path, find a different route. If it's in the morning time, I guess you're okay. Just keep your head straight like I did. Put your eyes on a swivel. Make sure that you are not making eye contact or looking around or getting involved in anybody's business. So just find a different route, quite frankly, because that neighborhood is self-maintained, if you want to call it that. All right, that's it. And I'll see you on the boat. Well, I guess they let the bikes on first. So we're going to be putting our bikes on and getting directed on where to go. So that's pretty cool. And I have other bicyclists. We have people who have done the Ragbri. These three here, they're all going from Washington to New York. Another guy that's going to Washington from New York.
Okay, somebody go to the one over there.
I'm coming. Alright, so that's my strap job. Let's see how that works out. Get my phone. My wallet. And my charger. I think I might be able to charge my phone. We'll see. Put my jacket on. It's a little warm, but I didn't know if it would be too cold up here. I figured, what the heck? I'm gonna go inside the galley. Hi.
Hi.
What's going on in there?
Filming me. This is Premiere.
Oh, Premiere?
Yeah.
That's all the important people?
Yeah, we're signing autographs.
Oh, okay, well good.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that I just want to see what the premiere's like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fantastic. May I kid walk in and just do some filming?
Yeah, because there's some more.
I see. I mean, it doesn't matter.
All right. Look at that. Come up here and check it out. All right then. Because that's why that's letting everybody on. Weren't they supposed to have a pool out here?
That would work.
Other side of that fence.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, we're getting off this thing. Coming into, I don't even know what this town is. What's this town called again?
Muskegon.
Muskegon. So that's why you know I couldn't remember it. Muskegon. Oh, and there's my next boat. That's my next project right there. That looks like it needs just a small wash. And so this is the dock. And I have no idea where I'm going from here. But I think I'm gonna go 20 or 30 miles south. Not for sure. But I thought you might want to take a good look at the boat. This is the only thing I've been. I've not been downstairs, not been able to have a beer, not been able to have anything to drink, because if I'd have stood up, I'd have got queasy. And once I got queasy, I'd have started puking, and yeah, that wouldn't have been good for anybody. He's gonna pull this big thing right into there. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna lay it right up on that thing, because the car's got to come out. Oh, speaking of cars, I should probably get my bicycle. But I think they let our bikes out first. So, well, I made it to my campsite. What's this place even called? What's this event called? I am at Muskegon Motorcycle Hill Climb. This is what I rolled up upon. That's the freaking part of the hill, and that looks really scary. And there's a bunch of folks over there, and the people I drove by, they look a little scary, but they look nice. But they seem nice. So I think I hit the right spot. I just came by, like I said, I didn't have any place to stay. I had no hotels. Everything's sold out. All campsites are gone because of all these different events. But I came in here, and this nice group of people that's up front, and I'll video when I come out, just said, hey, no problem, man. Pay 50 bucks for the weekend, and you can camp wherever you want. So this is where, well, within reason, back in this area. I still don't think I'm in compliance, but we'll find out if I am or if I'm not. But it's just a small tent, so what are they gonna, how much harm could it cause? I'll pick it up and walk it over somewhere else. All right, so I'm gonna go get some beer, and I'm gonna come back here, and I'm gonna call it a night. So